Dark Card of Uukrul. So, all my notes. We are on the final or second to last dungeon, I think. It's very weird and complicated, and the thing is, we do need to go forward and kill Uukrul, but then after that we have to go back and activate the copper beacon? We have to light the beacon. You have to arm all of the quadrants. Each quadrant requires a code, a command, and a key. So that's like 12 things we need. We have one. Now, technically, there are 6 sides to the dice. To the die, it's only one die. So presumably each side is gonna have 2 of those to add up to 12. So I have to go back to 1 and finish exploring it because we only got 1 item. We are up to 2 on the die. Although there is like yet another segment that you can teleport to from the die portal. I don't know, man. I'm confused. This game is confusing. We still haven't used the guide. I still might. I'm not completely removing that option. It might still be a thing. For now, maybe I can figure it out. Maybe. We'll see. So let me I'll tap back into the game, start it, resume the timer, adjust the volume. It's going to try and cast a spell because apparently my volume control presses C in this thing, and I'm gonna open a soda and hopefully I don't make a mess. I'll still allow you guys to hear it. This one is gonna be like slightly more satisfying because it's an actual can. There you go. Still tiny though. Alright. Alright. I have to go back to the start of 1. And explore from there. I'm probably gonna find a few levels. We're gonna get a few levels still. And I don't think we're gonna be finishing this, but use the dice, cast it on the ground. Right, so this is right. And if you go here, you have this hole which does lead to the copper beacon. That's fine, but that's not where we want to be. This one leads to the next region. There is the V label. That's also fine. That hole has nothing. There is nothing down here. There is a secret passage here, but I think it was just nothingness. Alright, so this entire area was a bit weird, but it was fully explored. Now if I use a dice again, I cast. Then you land on this segment, which is what I didn't fully explore yet. And it is where I think we're gonna get all the answers to arm the beacons. And it has all the traps, which we should be able to avoid with Tapu, but Tapu didn't do anything last time. I haven't explored this door. A hideous gargoyle. Oh, it's one of those. It becomes animated with a loud crack. Its 5 eyes fix on you as it speaks. 4 gods are joined in my supreme skill. Lord, Lover, Limp, and Thief. 4 keys unlocked after the kill. Evil falls like autumn's leaf. Is that the seasons? No, 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 no. No, those are the gods. Uthu, Druthu, Golthur, and Fishoth. 4 keys unlocked after the kill. Evil falls like autumn's leaf. Right, but what is it asking?
Desculpa. É só pra tu contar pra eles. Fechando com o meu meio churu.
Alright. Sorry about the interruption. Apparently, Old Fluff has finally eaten something. Like, I don't know what you guys call those little, like those long, basic tubes of cat food that are like basic treats. Apparently he has eaten half of one of those. And, understandably, my wife wanted to give me the good news. Like, the sooner he goes back to eating normally, the sooner we can be done with this nonsense. So yeah, that's actually good news. And he wanted me to tell you guys. Alright. Lord, Lover, Lamp, and Thief. Those are the 4 gods. Let me figure out which one is which. Ufthu, is the Lord? Drutho is the lover. Golthur is... I think... No, Golthur is the lamp. So Fishoth would be the thief? Yes, Fishoth is the thief. So that's the 4 gods in order. 4 keys unlocked after the key. Are you talking about the rings that get upgraded as you get experience? Evil falls like autumn's leaf. Are you talking about the keys that we get? Rings? Yeah, when you fail, the gargoyle takes you somewhere you can't escape. You know, I could... I could use the ring, it's going to use a cooldown. I could just reset from the backup. I'm not sure where the backup was. I do have a backup of the backup. Fine. Because I don't know of a way to get out of there without, I can't think of a way to get out of there that doesn't involve using the ring. And the ring has a cooldown. And I don't know what the situation with that is. Use for Adrian's cast. And then again, use for Adrian's cast. If I... Is Tapu a cast or an invoke? I think it's an invoke. Tapu. Tapu. What the fuck? And it still doesn't work. And we're here again. I don't know. Four keys unlocked after the kill. So yeah, it's the four gods. Evil fall like autumn's leaf. Is there any reference to autumn in the manual? No. Leaf? No. Evil? There are a bunch of evils, yeah. Oh my man. Divine arrow, hammer shattering, strength to the sword arm, peaceful bones, mist of confusion. I don't know. In my supreme skill, are you just asking priest? It is just priest. My supreme skill, so it's the priest that can call the gods. Okay, fine. It is way more... It sounds way more cryptic than it actually is. We disturbed two high-ranking officers. Yeah, sorry. Clap. Thank you, silly buddy. I can sense the enthusiasm of your clap. It's one clap. I always think it's funny how it's like exactly one clap, no more. Hello there, Mystic Theories. Welcome in, my friend. You were just now the answer to a riddle. How does that make you feel? You have been the answer to a riddle just now. How do you feel? Why are you running away? The Elementals still don't quite answer to you. What is the riddle? What is the answer? The riddle is saying that it talks about the lover, the lamp, the lord, and the thief. Which I remember from the manual is actually some of the titles of the four gods. And it says, under my skill, those four are united. So the answer to the riddle is priest. Ah, that's the mana, right? I feel like they're running away. Okay, that one came back. Nice to be the answer. Don't get used to it. I'm just kidding. By the way, it has happened multiple times now that when we fight enemies that can steal an item, they specifically go for your golden cross. And then we have to run after them like, stop, thief! Give him the cross back. You're not used to it, alright. Man, that's a lot of men already used. Empresses are kind of free, like we regen more mana than we spend, like so we're regening more than 2 mana per turn. Which shouldn't be surprising. Sacrilegious kleptos. Why do you assume they're sacrilegious? Maybe they are, in fact, the opposite. Maybe they're religious. They need a cross so they can pray. Like, have you seen the price of crosses these days? It's like inflation doesn't stop anywhere, right? They're banned for the cross. Some gloves, not all of them, just some of them. Thou shalt not steal. I mean, yours is not the only god. You don't know what rules their god has. Just saying. It's presumptions of you to think that every god out there uses the same set of rules. Maybe they are like an offshoot of Christianity that just inverts all 4 commandments. Like, to ascend, you have to steal your neighbor's wife, for example. It's like a whole thing. Like, they have a singers club specifically to members of this religion, so they can like they just agree to do that couple switching, so they can actually get okay. Check mark. We got that one. It's good to hear me advocating for moral relativism. I do a lot of that. Most of it is not serious, but it's fun. Gnosticism, I don't know. I know this guy who might or might not be a relative that claims he's a gnosticist or whatever he used in our language that is equivalent to that, and that's the reason he can't eat pork. And I was like, this is not how that works. I don't think that's how that works. It made me so confused that I couldn't even like argue. The famous 4 commandments. The lambent vision. What is lambent? Of an Asian man forms, he whispers to you the 3rd prophecy, okay? May now be said. She who is caught has returned. Talking about Mara from the past. Seek the prophecy hidden behind riddles. Oh, the prophecy, the riddles. The riddles are the gargoyles and they protect the parts of the prophecy. Okay, that's what that seek the prophecy hidden behind riddles means. The riddles are the gargoyles, the prophecy is this. So, the first beacon prophecy, he who was first shall be he who is last. The second prophecy, he who has climbed shall be he who is cast. Which might be talk about Adron because we're casting his dice. Lambent means glowing light, brilliant. Hello there, Sunfall. I don't think I've seen that word. I would assume it has something to do with someone or something that has the qualities of a lamb. I've converted if you knew. That's funny, it doesn't have to do not eating pork. I don't know, I was too confused to ask the guy. And I don't want to bring that up again. Make more sense to say he's honoring his Jewish heritage. I know, but no one has Jewish heritage down here in Brazil. It's just not a thing. There is technically a Jewish community somewhere, I'm pretty sure. But no one has ever met, like, it's one of those myths. Like, just like, you know, You know how people with dwarfism exist? Have you ever seen a funeral for one of those people? No, presumably they died, but you never seen a small person coffin with a small person inside. So that's kind of like Jews here in Brazil. Like, they exist, but no one has seen one. There was like one that showed up on TV. I think he was like some big shot guy from... Your parents not really good cooks cooked. We talked about the dry pork chops. This week I think they made pork where we have lunch. And they had the regular one that everyone eats, and they had the stupid dry one that I like. The drier the better. You ask if you go vegetarian just to avoid him. Oh you lord, he looks who's 40. Oh lord, Sunfall. So yeah, that means you've been here for most of this. This is 20 streams? Is this stream number 20 of this game? Hang on. This is stream number 19 of this game. Does this mean there was a Brazilian healer? No! No! No, there hasn't. Oh. Did I go here? Oh, this opens up into that. Oh, this is where I came from just now. Right, it's fine. Some Brazilians must have Jewish ancestry. Yeah, there was. I remember, there is a Jewish community in Brazil. I've heard of it. It's just probably very insular and very small. I do like the dry, yes. It'd be a little weird if you didn't try to make it to my streaming the game you donated for me to play. Yes! You are not incorrect with that. Levin speaks of a Jewish community in Brazil. You're I mean, sometimes like on the news, when there is something that is relevant about that in particular, it gets brought up, but it's not something that feels like it's part of real life. No, really, we're Portuguese thing from the 1700s. Just sounds like NPC dialogue. I went to the Portuguese synagogue in Amsterdam where Spinoza was excommunicated. Does he know... I don't know, who is Spinoza? Why was he communicated? Does that person know? Did that person care? This is Cooper, the least cultural person that exists. How did I open this? I think this one can be forced. Yeah, this one can be forced. Like here in Brazil, like nowadays it's mostly evangelicals, and then we have some okay, I haven't been here. And then we have some African matrix religions. And that's most of it. Like Catholics, evangelicals, African religions. And then a whole truckload of syncretism, so we just bunch everything together. Okay, I haven't looked into this door. On the floor is a copper plate reading North Quadrant Key 6. Okay, we got one more piece of the puzzle. We need 10 more. Now, it might be that the others we are getting from elsewhere, so we're only gonna get the keys this straight up. We have the West we have the West Quadrant key, we have the North Quadrant key. We need the codes and the commands for the quadrants as well, and I don't think they're gonna be this straightforward. Spinoza was a Sephardi Portuguese Jew who was communicated with being a philosopher heretic. Oh, can I be a philosopher heretic as well? Was that Heretic 1 or 2? No, very few people have played Heretic 2. I liked it. I might still have the disc actually. Alright. I want to go around and that slot, this slot is probably just explosion, but I'm gonna open it anyway. Right, that's the entrance to the two. Hi. Yes. You need to be a member of a religious community to get excommunicated. Too much work. Can I skip that part?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mike. Yes. Yeah, it's a beguiling woman. Woman beguile. I'm gonna make a ROM hack that renames that to beguiling thought. That's it, that's the only change. Beguile thought, there you go! That's exactly where I was going. Okay, no one gets to attack it. Synergy, yes. It's a lot of work. You have to publish treatises against the Roman Catholic Church in my case. Can I wait, can I have an AI generate those for me? Hello ChatGPT, I want to be excommunicated from the Roman Catholic Church. Can you please write me some treatises I can publish to achieve that goal? Please make no mistakes and do not hallucinate facts. Okay, got it. You can get excommunicated if you divorce and remarry or become a Freemason. Can I divorce and remarry the same person? Because I don't know, I could... but wait, but you have to be married, like, religiously first, right? I have to get married to my wife, that's too much work. Nope, it's not required, it can be just like the legal marriage. Oh wait, or you're saying nope to it can't be the same person. Okay, what if I divorce my wife? I get married to someone else, divorce on the next day, and then remarry to my wife. And I just don't tell them about the last part. They don't need to know. Why are you still together? Nope. No, this is someone completely different. Uukrul has... Oh, right, the text. I remember the text with embellishments. With the dick drawings everywhere. The operative logic in the Roman Catholic Church is that if you get divorced without an annulment, you're still technically married. So if you civilly marry another person, you're in a perpetual state of adultery and are denied the sacrament. Alright, I'm reading that, I'm looking for loopholes. Perpetual state of adultery. That's a good name for a band. Is there a band called Perpetual State of Adultery? If not, if there isn't, why not? That sounds battle. You're gonna type it, but it had a slice of pizza in your hand. See, that's what carbs do to you. You'll miss out on good jokes. Perpetual State of Adultery, the Larry Bird story. You hope there will be one of most metalheads who know about that. You seem to get stuck in a Satan cul-de-sac. It's a pretty neat cul-de-sac though. Gotta cut him some slack. Just goes in there. Satan is a good guy. His only flaw was that he loved mankind or something. Satan is kind of a simp. The more forms of blasphemy one can use. Can you list all of them? Is there a list somewhere I can consult? Can I get like I could get like a bucket list of blasphemy and just like put check marks. I wonder if I get that list and I look at it and, oh wait, no, I can already check mark a few of these. You know, I've done these already. I'm good here. Do you get like a medal from whatever is the opposite of the church if I manage to fulfill all of the blasphemies? Can I yell bingo? You now can summon a fire Jane. Isn't that blasphemy? To have a list of heresies you use when you teach World of Legions. Condom-covered cocks. Could be anti-Catholic bands. That is very anti-Catholic, yes. It's a little bit on the nose of the cock. But sure. Oh, there is another... Oh, this might... Oh, hi, Mark. This might be another part of the prophecy, because that looks like it was a riddle door. Hormonal birth control. HBC. I wanted to position them better. Just became worse. Whatever. Yeah, it's a priest that calls forth a very demonic demon. It's fine. It's fine, he's a bishop, he's allowed to do that. So are you communing with demons? It's fine, I know what I'm doing. I have permission from the Lord. Beef Brisket Friday. Now you're trying to think of more blasphemous band names that don't get lazy and following teachers referencing Satan. False Idols Incorporated. Hello there, Zolfair. Greetings to you, my friend. How's it going? I was gonna unstun Mr. Thurge, but he did that on his own, so good going. God damn it, Sakra, critical hit. Killed the guy in one hit. Protestant anti-Catholic metal band could be called There Are Only Two Sacraments. Now I want to see... what's his face? Patrick Stewart going, there are two sacraments! You like the stream title? Thank you. It's not easy to come up with 18 different stream titles for the same game. Oh, the holy power, the glove of the Lord has broken again. I think the Lord is a cheapskate with those clubs. I'm sorry, the evidence doesn't lie. Oh, he escaped. Patrick Stewart, thank you. Now you need to make that meme. Sorry about that. The Kardashian says there are 7 sacraments. Picard says there are 2 sacraments. Alright, is this the prophecy? It is. No! Oh, another key. So we only need one more key. But this is already 3 stars, so that's like half. I wonder if we're gonna find the commands and codes like this, or if we're gonna have to figure something else out. Extreme nerdery. Picard is probably culturally Catholic, so it's more appropriate to reverse those. Probably. Now, on the 3 stars area we have... Oh, I have done this, yes. So this is where I got to a gargoyle and I answered it wrong because I forgot the name of the classes. Because the answer to this is magician, not wizard. I forgot the name of the class. Just finish your pizza so you can type again. Okay, we got another prophecy. You who are last will light the beacon's blast. He smiles with weariness and sadness, then fades away. So we are the last. We were the last ones sent by Sagaris. He who was the first shall be who is last. Conjurer. No, it's the name of the classes in the game. It's Magician. Like the main class, not the subclass. So it was Magician. I typed in Wizard because I couldn't remember. And then I wrote it down. It's Fighter, Paladin, Priest, and Magician. Just in case they're probably because this one was Magician. There was another where the answer is Priest. There is gonna be Paladin and Fighter. And if I don't write down Fighter, I'm going to answer Warrior instead. So okay, now this is all new. South wall throbs. There is some throbbing going on here. I remember this song around the graveyards, right? is your virtue? It's very low. I'm gonna just attack. You have plenty of mana, you can do a little bit of this. But look at the samurai's faces like they shit their pants that they think it's your fault. So a very accurate depiction of a samurai. That's how samurai are supposed to look. You missed. I wanted them to walk in, because if I try to moving myself, that will open Sunfall. It's gonna be risky. Good work, Sakura. Another critical hit. Oh, nice. Stay there. Thank you. Get deleted. Not a lot of experience from that. Sunfall is carrying too much. Okay. Always look like you see their pants already constipated. What is the spell that slows down time? It is Lentis. So the Talis lasts longer. Wait, what the fuck? Where the fuck? The fuck did I go back? Where the fuck am I? How the fuck did I get in here? Secret door on the west wall. Right, that's to go back. It is the one you have to force open. It is. Oh, Jesus. Okay, from here. That is fine. That is fine. I need to go like... Man, it sent us all the way back to God knows where. Right, so I went here and he went all the way around. Back here. That's how I got lost. Lentis and Talis. Alright, not going there. Deep blue glow under the transparent floor. Read this. Darkness shall fall, Uukrul's night shall come. We have seen one of these already. It's not a part of anything. What was that? Oh, 4 stars. This is the 4-star area. There goes my mana. Subtract the south. It's another one of those math puzzles that we don't know how to use. Subtract the south by number and run. First, subtract the Sue from Dumbo and Bob, obviously, and rise. I have no idea what those mean. If you take the entire corpus of the English language as a base. South quadrant key 18. Okay, that's the last key. And that's the end of this, so I could just... So there are no more prophecies? Probably. And there are no more keys, and that's a fact, there are only 4 keys. Divide the north, add the east, subtract the south and multiply the west. Add the east and the quadrant is free. Subtract the south, yes. Divide the north by the northern key. Then do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. Right, this is... This is around the 4-star area. There is still 5 stars and 6 stars. And there's yet another region that you can get to that is different. Now, if I try to cast the dice here, it landed on 6. U4 IC. U4 IC. U4 IC. I want to see if it lands on 4. And then it works. It doesn't work. Okay. So I will need to go back the other way. Via secret door. So like if we're like the only numbers I have are the keys. So you have to divide the north, we have to divide 6, then add 72. Hang on, I doubt that's... Divide 6. Add 72. Subtract 18. And multiply 5. So 72 minus 18. That's divided by 6 is 9 times 5 is okay. The answer is 45. Like if I build an equation that is 72 plus minus 18 and then times 5 and divided by 6, that would be 45. Like assuming I put the addition and subtraction at the top and then I just multiply the result of that. If you have to do it by the order, then I don't know what we start with because it starts with a division. Like what would you divide by 6? If you started with adding, that would make more sense. So I don't know if the order is relevant. Wait, yeah, you're kind of stuck in here. Oh no. I think this door is... it goes this way, okay. This is the one you force? Looks like it. I just want to go back. Use X one over. Yeah, I can use it on the 1 star. I have to find where the 1 star is. Well, it could be around here. Hang on. It has to be... okay, this is one of the stars. 2 stars, so I can't exit from here. One is silenced if in his supplications he says things like, "May he who had mercy on the bird's nest, forbidding the taking of the mother on her cheeks, have mercy on us." Or, "May he who had mercy and forbid the slaughter of an animal on its cup, and the same day have mercy on us. When you're editing a book and it has that, those commands are scriptural decrees, not expressions of mercy that have been motivated by mercy and slavery whatsoever would have been permitted to us. I guess. What? Sounds complicated. Is that like your actual work or something? That's... Your work starts to sound boring. Sounds pretty metal. A little bit. I'm sure you can turn those into some death metal lyrics if you fudge with them hard enough. Editing this book for a colleague. There's a quote from Moses Maimonides, medieval Jewish Aristotelian. What do you have to do to be a medieval Jewish Aristotelian? Do you have to start by being like medieval Jewish first and then you become Aristotelian? What is... what is the proper order for all of that? The Permission of Slaughter is your favorite black metal art album. Circa 1999. I just came through this door. Means you lived the medieval period there? You were a Jewish scholar and also studied Aristotle. So you can still be a Jewish Aristotelian, but you can no longer be a medieval one. That's disappointing. Maimonides was Jewish, he was a scholar, he studied Aristotle, he was also a doctor. Right, but being a dead, if anyone can be a doctor. That's boring. All the other things are way more fun and whimsical. You cannot be a Maimonidean philosopher. I mean, I don't know if chicks would be impressed by that, though. If you tell them, like, you are a medieval or Aristotelian anything, they would probably be all over you, but... do you want to go home and look through my Maimonidean collection? I don't think they'll be interested. People were your polymaths back then, true Renaissance people. No, as opposed to like the fake Renaissance people that we have today. Just invent time travel. Oh yeah, chicks dig time travelers. I mean, I'm a Renaissance person, like I'm a full stack developer. That's the equivalent of people doing oh, he was a philosopher and a mathematician and a physicist and a doctor. I'm a full stack developer, that's the same. Right? Test it out next time. You didn't want to invite to come see your puzzle Don Quixote in your room. I got the Don Quixote from the library when I was a kid to do a book report or something, thinking this shit must be boring. I swear I read through the whole thing in like 3 hours. I was fascinated by it. It was such a good book to me. I remember little bits of it. I was like, what, 12 maybe? No, I enjoyed it so much. Shomakim. It is a long book. I had this feeling when I finished it. It was like 3 or 4 hours. It was like a single afternoon. I finished it, I was like, I closed it and wait, this was kind of long. When I looked at my watch, I couldn't believe it. Wait, did I read all of this in a single afternoon? 1 star, this is the one we can use. Now then we have this place, which I don't know where it is. Which I figure is another part, but I'm going to not do that yet. I'm going to get out of here, identify the item, see if we have any levels, that sort of thing. We do have a level up on Mystic Theurge. Level 15. Oh boy. I mean, impressive. The book was fun to read. When I was a kid, if the book was fun and engaging, I was just get lost in it. Like nowadays, I don't have the same kind of attention span that I used to. Modern life has kind of deleted people's attention spans, including mine. But back then, you know what's awesome? There was this like very basic like kids or like young teenagers book where a bunch of characters engage in time travel and shit. And I had this very vivid memory of some scenes from the book. It had like 3 or 4 illustrations throughout the book. And I had this like very faint memory of it, and I have no idea how. But like 2 or 3 years ago, I was looking it up and I actually managed to find the book just by describing some scenes to Google. This was before AI. I managed to find the book and I reread it. And like it was very simple stuff, of course, because it was for like... I read it first when I was around that same age, 11, 12 years old. But it was like fascinating to reread a book that I have a very faint memory that absolutely no one knows about because it was like some cheap ass thing that my library had. It was just such an interesting experience to just reread this old story. 200 tons, yes. Are you carrying that much? How things come across to each other different than now. Yeah, but I could like reading through it, I could see why I liked it so much. Dude. Yes. No. What were we doing? I have to identify a bunch of shit, but I have to move that small shield to this guy. So I'm gonna give the chalice to Helical and give the tome to Helical, and that should be enough so he can take the small shield. So you don't have anything that needs identifying, neither do you, it's just you. Okay, so now we can cast Rearm. And if I look at that, it's an enchanted mail. Is that better? Can we sit there and equip that? No. Helical is carrying too much. Oh, they're already using enchanted mails. Mystic Theurge can equip it, okay. And Sunfall definitely can't use it, yeah. Small shield is nothing, another Tome of Ruination, Battle Gloves. I doubt that Mystic Theurge can equip it. Yeah. So Battle Gloves get sold, Enchanted Mail, Small Shield. Tome of Ruination, I don't know what it does. I feel like it's going to do like a bunch of damage. No Enchanted Mail for you. Yeah, you're gonna have to settle for like regular mails. But, you know, as long as they take you out for dinner first, it's fine. So, yeah, those keys are probably useless. The Tomes of Ruination, I feel like they might do like something in battle. Alright, so we just sell those, it's fine. Because I'm going to buy food, I'd rather rest first before moving out of here. I'm going to head to a Bromis. And we'll see what new rings Mr. Theurge can get. Fishoff has to give us a ring. It has been a while. Ufthu, we already have Crystal Ufthu, right? But still, let's check, see if... Yeah. I don't think Ufthu gives us anything anymore. Still, until we are perfectly certain... Until we have crystal on everything, I'm gonna keep checking. Maybe like there is a level where they give you not a new ring, but the assurance that they'll listen to your prayers or something. Okay, so it's only gonna be the fish off the ring. Which is not a crystal yet, it's just platinum. Still don't know how to use his spells though. Ufthu Stingy, yes. You are now allowed to put Ufthu on speed dial. Wait, I went the wrong way somewhere. Okay. No! Oh! Ah, Jesus. That's what happens when you refuse to look at the map. It's fine. It's fine. We're here. It's fine. Now I want to go to Borasol. Yeah, you can't repair the Club of the Lord. And the other guy doesn't drop it, so you just drop. This is we're setting up a small neat pile of broken clubs of the Lord on the floor here. Drop E, yes. And we go around and we buy a new one. There's only one more. Mystic Theurge, you have to stop breaking them. They're gonna run out of Clubs of the Lord. Just took the scenic route. Yeah, sometimes. Weapon, Club of Holy Power. And now we sell the small shield, the enchanted mail, and the battle gloves. That's a lot of money. Money? We have way more money than we need. It's one of those games where you just run out of things to buy. And then his dick fell off. We go back to Lam. And we save and we back up. Now, I still want to check the other stars, especially stars 5 and 6. But before we do that, there is one more thing on star 1 that we need to check. For HC. Right, so this is fully explored. U4HC. This is fully explored from 1. We can still explore more from 5 and 6. U4HC. However, this is a mystery. So I'm gonna cast Lentis. I'm gonna cast Atalis. What was that? Floor here is a square with 4 stars. Oh, so there are other entrances. Illustrious pictures of the founding of Ariaste. All the panels except one are faded and look very old. No one has been carefully preserved. Shows the construction of the beacon. The statue of a phoenix risen from ashes stand here. Its talons are dark with blood, and as you draw near, its eyes snap open and glare at you. With a deep voice, it speaks. I am one of the darkness, once of the light. I am holding the beacon, holding the night. And if one of the darkness has won over light, the pure shall be slaughtered in eternal light. The sounds in that Ultima on the world pack make you keep taking off your earphones so you think the sound of your computer's fan or something. I'm sorry. This one time, I think it was the first time I built my own computer. And I was testing it, I was playing some racing game. This is a true story, by the way. I don't tell fake stories, I don't know how to come up with that stuff. So I'm playing a racing game and I remember hearing this sound like or something, or it was a strange sound. And then at some point I'm like, what the hell? And I take off my headphones, and there is this sound that it sounds like a fireplace, like crafting fire. Is that how you call it? Like just. And I look around. What is someone putting something on fire out there? Like are they burning the grass or some shit? And then I look at my computer and wait, the sound is coming from my computer. Is my computer on fucking fire? So I turn it off, crackling, thank you. Like a crackling fire sound. It really sounded very similar to a crackling fire. So I immediately shut everything down, turn off, and then the sound goes and it stops. And I look at my computer, I open the site. I don't smell anything burning. It looks fine. I turn the computer on, the sound doesn't come back. I'm in Windows, I'm looking around, everything seems to be fine. I start my game again, I start playing the game. Like 10 minutes into the game, the sound starts again. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, it's not emergency because nothing burned before. So I leave the game running so the sound keeps playing. And I go to my computer and I open the site and I try to track where the sound is coming from. So this is the first time I built a computer, okay? And I built everything fine, except for the cables. The cables were a mess, but they were fine. What happened was that I installed my GPU properly. I just kind of forgot to peel off the protective plastic from the front shield of it. And as it started to heat up, the thing started to peel off, and a part of it went inside the fan, and that was a inside the fan. And it only happened in-game because otherwise the coolers on the GPU wouldn't be running. So I turn it off, I peel the thing off, throw it away. I used that computer for years just fine. Nothing happened. And yeah. Well, this one time we were in the computer lab playing video games, which we shouldn't be, of course. Was like, we stayed after they closed down the lab. Trading cards on your back. That sound exactly. So we stayed after the lab was closed down for the night with a bunch of friends, and then eventually the friends were filtering out, just leaving. It was like just the three of us in there, like 5 in the morning. It was like 2 hours before the place opened and we would have to leave, go back home and get some sleep. And we're like, okay, it's only the 3 of us here. We know what we can do. We can raid the other lab that has better video cards so we can play Warcraft 3. right? Because we couldn't, because we didn't have good graphic cards on those computers. So we're all in agreement. We go to the other lab. We grab each a graphic card from there. We bring it back to our computers. And okay, look, we don't have a lot of time. Only have like 1 or 2 hours to play Warcraft 3. So like each one install their own GPU so we can get back to it as quickly as possible. And then we all sit down. I sit down in front of my computer. I'm installing the GPU and everything. My friend over here is doing the same. And our friend back there on the other side of the wall is doing the same thing. And then he doesn't want to tell us that he has... Well, this is computer science, by the way. Apparently he has never opened a computer in his life, but he didn't want to sound ignorant or anything. It's like, oh, and I just... Yeah, no, there is a slot for the GPU. It's the top one. It's whatever. You just slot it in there. And then, you know, you plug the video card, you plug the monitor on it. And so I'm finishing here, and then I hear him ask, okay, what now? I turn around, I take one glance at his computer and his monitor, and I say, okay, now you turn off the computer. You wait a moment, and then you turn it on again, and hopefully it works. I swear to God, the guy shoved in the GPU without turning the computer off first. The monitor was like this weird blue color, I don't know. I have a friend, I swear to God, that he was like, okay, I got a new RAM stick. Okay, can you install it for me? And this friend of mine comes in and installs and turns the computer on, and the motherboard goes kablooey. And fuck, what did you do? I swear to God, I still to this day I don't know how. He managed to insert the RAM stick inverted. It is notched. It's supposed to be impossible, but he managed to stick it inverted and he blew the goddamn motherboard. All of these people that I'm telling these stories, these are people who graduated in computer science. These were not first semester mistakes or second. I don't think even third. That's how I invented hot swappable GPUs. Yeah. How do you do that? To this day, I don't know. There are other funny stories like that. I have a friend that was so freaking obsessed with lowering temps on his computer so he could overclock it, that he read somewhere on the internet that you could take the heatsink out and just polish it. Sand it down. And I have pictures somewhere of the thing looking like a fucking mirror. Like, it used to be like this brushed metal texture on the bottom. He sanded it down until it was a freaking mirror. You know what's worse? It fucking worked! His temps went down by 5 Celsius. We used to be on this computer lab that was like very cramped and didn't have any AC, and we would be playing like Battlefield something, a desert attack mod. And at some point, his computer would start beeping off his yeller just because of overheating. And that was the sign for him to turn the computer off, for us to open the door, everyone would leave because the place was too hot and full of nerd smells. Alright, let's go back to the game. I'm one of the darkness, once of the light. Is that Uukrul? It is! The phoenix bursts into flame, then crumbles to ashes. As it crumbles, the wall behind vanishes. I thought it was gonna be Uukrul. The statue of Phoenix, risen from the ashes, stands here. Its talons are dark with blood. As you draw near, its eyes snap open to glare. With a voice speaks, so there's another one. 6 faces are bound, my solitary form. 21 marks show where you are born. 6 green forms to these portals are bound. You have but my die. It's Adron? I don't know. I don't remember how it's spelled. Adron. Remember the LAN party days? Anything for relief from this abusive game. Man, my LAN party days, half of them were me trying to convince people to play anything other than Counter-Strike. It was like the only game those people wanted to play. I'm like, dudes, we have like Team Fortress, we have StarCraft, Warcraft, Diablo, Battlefield, Call of Duty, whatever the fuck, and they only had eyes for fucking Counter-Strike. I was good at it. Whenever I would join them, I would usually be top of my team. I used to be good at video games, like two lifetimes ago. But but Counter-Strike is boring. Or at least it became boring after like the second LAN party of nothing but Counter-Strike. Team Fortress was great. I played the original one. I started playing when it only had 7 classes, I think it was. The Quake mod. Then I moved on to Team Fortress Classic. I still have my Half-Life box that has... like the front is Half-Life, the back is just Team Fortress Classic. Explaining the classes and everything was like a big deal. And then I played Team Fortress 2. I played religiously until it went free to play. That's when I stopped. And I don't regret it. You found it boring. Always get killed, not have enough money to buy weapons. Counter-Strike is repetitive, in my humble opinion. Like, some people enjoy... The fact that it is repetitive makes it competitively sound. But it also makes it boring. If you want competitive, I can't get better than the other players. It's better than most games that have more randomness to it, or more variety to it. If you want to have fun primarily, it's a bad game. Pity poor Aerith, the last of the fools, who saw his own image in the deepest of pools. As the waking vision spoke, the last light died. As the curry plate broke, what did he cry? Wait, I have this. I have this. The curry plate is broken. The waking vision now sleeps. Aerith, you will never rule. Killed by Sephiroth. Team Fortress was more fun. It has more strategy to it. But it was less competitive oriented. The curry plate is broken. The waking vision now sleeps. What did Aerith cry when the curry plate broke? Aerith, you will never rule. But that can't be the... It has to be a single word. There is no Aerith on the manual. There is a curry. But it's not. I don't know this. The waking vision that spoke, it now sleeps. Nothing? So you can keep trying. This one is different at least. You will never rule. Sleepy vision. He who was first shall be he who is last. He who has climbed shall be he who is cast. Right, that would be, okay, so maybe these are the prophecies. He who was first shall be he who is last is technically Uukrul. Because he's the only one still alive, that's, I think. He who has climbed shall be he who is cast. The die is cast, that would be Adron, that was the answer. The third prophecy is she who is caught has returned from the past. Is that Mara? Was she called Mara? Yeah, Mara. She who is caught has returned from the past. I think that's Mara. Yes, but Mara wasn't the answer. The fourth prophecy, you who are last will light the beacon's blast. That's talking about us. Maybe it's not the prophecies and that's just like a coincidence. Also, the note about the Kari plague breaking is very, very old. The Kari plague is broken. The waking vision now sleeps. Aerith, you will never rule. He cried, Arg! Crap! No! What did Aerith cry? I don't think I have had... Like, the manual doesn't have Aerith in it. Oh, we need Mara because we need her. Do I have anything else on Aerith? The large... Trust the old man. His worth is greater than it will seem, for he's one of the remaining few who know the light. I don't think I have anything here for this. Trust the old man is dangerous to go alone. Take this, slaps you. Take this. Maybe we need to explore more and come back here. Yeah, I have no other references to Aerith. There's another one here. Yeah, this is the same one. Some runes of dark tar lie in a ring on the floor. They spill out from deep within and deep below. The secret ebb of magic flows. From deep within and deep below, the secret ebb of magic flows. That's probably the blue light that we see some places. What was that? That's 3 stars. So this room you can get here from... Oh, hi, Mark. You can get here from all the other ones. I wonder if some of those might... drain levels, which is why I'm keeping distance for now.
Knock knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo. Oh, don't cry. It's only me.
That's horrible. If they run away, I don't care. That one is not running away. Okay, whatever. Two stars. Was the created portraits of the rulers from Sorакis to the last king. Nakurion the Third. The reason I'm writing this is because this might be the first and the last from the other riddles. Black room floating, I guess we take damage. Yeah, whatever. The floor shows a mosaic of the coronation of Soracus. Uukrul has damaged the tiles, and all that remains of Soracus' name is Ice. Right, so he moved U, R, and Q, which are used on three of the sanctuaries. I don't think that's relevant. Hello there, Space Astrocat, how goes it? We're making progress. We're mostly stuck on a truckload of puzzles and riddles. This is the one star, this is the one we started with. I think Tapu reduces the damage you take from the black orbs. Oh, those are like secret passages? Yeah, I see the secret passages. I'll look into them in a moment. Let me finish clearing this up. No, none goes. I want Hellas. Fuck it. Okay. Open the door. You haven't found anything that opens the door except for a few orcs. Ask if the orcs can open the door for you. An orc runs away. Yeah, okay. I guess don't ask them. I mean, yeah, sure. He's scared of the door. Might be. Oh, he's trying to open it now. Please, God, Lord, no. Save me from his door opening skills. Here comes the Banff with the cross. Banff. We are about to enter this scary door. There we go. Our short sword. Probably irrelevant. Yes. Uh-huh. Nothing in here. There is a club on the ground. That looks like a holy thing of the thing. A club of holy power. Okay, we got a backup club of holy power, probably. Ah, fuck. Nothing? A holy thing of the thing, my favorite kind of thing. Let's have an extra club of holy power. Can you dual wield it? No. Teleports? What? What? I have been here? But there is nothing? And I have been here? You know what, this is fine. That room was fully explored. Does this take me anywhere else? Here I have fully explored this, it leads to the same area. Ah, but this one door is broken, okay. Don't kill Sunfall, please, thank you. So I have fully explored all of that, which means that all that is left are 5 and 6. Unless, well, there's a chance 2 might take me to other places, so I should check all of them. Right, I'm still not entirely sure I can switch my die to other numbers. But he probably just pressed those buttons here to move back and forth. Touch the red gem. Cube has a single silver diamond. No. 2 silver diamonds. Okay. So now I can do U4HC. U4HC. What? Wait. U4HC. Why is it not rolling 2? Oh, it's still set on the 1. Hang on. So that's not how you use those buttons. Is that good enough? No. Is it still set to 1? It is. Cube is warm and humming quietly. Warm and human humming quietly. Single. 2. 3. 4. So you press the red gem and then the next time you touch the cube, it changes how many it has. So now it's 2. It's where I want. Then I have to press the blue one. Cuban has now 3 silver. Oh, I don't even need to look at it. But it's still it's still 1 that is active. How did I make 1 work before? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. How do I activate 2? And all 3. Every time you press the red gem, like I'm gonna press it, I don't touch anything else. It sparkles, now it has 2. If I touch the red gem again, it goes to 3. I don't want it to go to 3. Rexalord. What the fuck? 6, 4, 3 is twinkling. And 1 is... Oh, 2 is also... Okay, 1, 2, and 3 are activated. Why? So you can activate all of them. It's not... I thought you had only 1 activated at a time. Touch the red gem. It has a single, 2, 3, 4. One is tinkling, 2 is tinkling, 3 is tinkling, 4 isn't. How did I make it so 2 and 3 suddenly are working? It's back to 1. Now 5 is...
Thank you.
Peru, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from Peru's channel. I'm Cooper, I stream those days of the week. I'm not too busy taking care of my cat lately. Around this time, we have been 53 hours into Dark Heart of Uukrul. And this is my phase of being very confused at the game. Welcome, my friend. What were you doing? Original Dungeon Master from 1992 for DOS. How was that? We were Dungeon Master level 8? We are very close to the end of Uukrul here, but I'm still very confused. Hello there, David Alexander. Welcome in, my friend. So, a 3... It's 4 and 6 they're not active. Two, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And touch. I don't know, maybe it's that. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Touch. I did 7. I have been too many. Let me check. 6 is active, 5 is active, 4 is not active. It's just 4 that I'm missing. Hang on. I still don't know how that works. Dungeon crawlers get confusing at times when near the end. This one is very confusing. This is more confusing than anything. It's very cryptic. It's surprisingly more cryptic than Might and Magic 1. I think we are very near the end. We got the heart, the Dark Heart of Uukrul, the title of the game. We have it. We have the hammer. We were told that's what we needed. We needed the hammer, the heart, and then we need to activate the beacon, and then we need to find Mara. I'm working on the beacon. I haven't killed Uukrul yet, but I'm working on the beacon now. For the old floof. Yeah, you weren't here, Zofia. I was explaining about the old floof. He is... No, thank you.
hope it's the right apartment, Michael.
So do I.
Good grief.
Zofair, thank you so much for the gift sub to Peru. Thank you for the double nice plus 55 gift subs gifted so far in my channel. I really appreciate all of that support, my friend. And Old Floof also appreciates it. And Peru enjoyed the ad reviewing and the emotes. So another quick recap on the Old Floof. We got him back from the vet today morning, like 12-13 hours ago. And he has a feeding tube fit into him, likely to be there for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. And the thing is, it's stressful as all fuck. I'm always terrified that I'm gonna be hurting the kitty when dealing with that. Although he seems fine with it, like he's purring while we are feeding him. But the important thing is that he's recovering. He's a lot better today. He went under the covers and slept next to me and beat me on the leg playfully. And he's a lot better. He's a lot closer to normal. It is very stressful and unnerving to be like literally injecting the cat with food. and we have to do it like every 5 hours or so. But at least now he's forced to recover. We're no longer at the situation, or okay, if the cat decides he doesn't want to eat, I guess he dies. No, now he's forced to recover, whether he wants to or not. And he seems a lot better. I had started with the stream already when my wife came in, and she said, yeah, tell chat that he has eaten half a churro, which is like this, I don't know if you guys call it that. It is like this pasty treat that comes in like a tube or something. He actually ate it, not like through the feeding tube, like actual eating, which is progress. Happy to be back home getting food, probably. You'll live, damn it. Yeah, pretty much. That's real hard. You're glad the animal's doing better. Good luck in the future. Thank you, Paru. Yeah, it's been a very stressful week, to say the least. Good lord. I don't know how the fuck I'm awake for this stream, honestly. I've been running on fumes lately. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and touch. And then some more. And touch again. No, it's not churros. It's not churros, hang on. It's a churro cat treat. Let me pull it up so you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's Right, this is not an advert. I'm not that's what the cat treat is. Called. Yeah, it's one of these. He ate half of one of these, and he's not a fan of these. Well, our other cat loves them, but he has never been a fan. So the fact that he ate half one of these means he wants to eat, and his stomach is accepting it, which is quite an improvement. Not a sponsor yet. Hello, Goat Tongue. You didn't know I was having pet health issues. Hopes it's on the upswing now, though. Yeah, we hope so too. It's been a very long week. The 4-star one is still not twinkling. I managed to turn on all the other ones. I probably have to press it a certain number of times, and maybe there is a puzzle to learn how many it is. Like, maybe 4 is... No, that makes no sense. So I'm gonna touch the blue gem, touch. 2 blue gems, 1 cube face. 3 blue gems, 1 cube face. 4 blue gems, 1 cube face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cube face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cube face. I think it's like a specific number. Maybe it's a puzzle. Yeah, we got it. It's a puzzle where each of those stars you have to press blue a certain number of times and then touch the cube. I just brute forced it, like half the puzzles in this game. Now, because they're all working, I'm gonna put down a save. Real close friend lost her pet about a week ago, still a wreck, but they're doing better. It's fucking, man, it's not easy. Had a few friends and family lose someone close, it's hard. Yeah. I mean, this cat has been with us for like 11 years. He was about 1 year old when he escaped his previous owner and just entered our lives saying, "You take care of me right now." And he has had a very rough series of health issues. Like, none of them are their fault, and they're all unique in their own way. First one, he was beaten or clawed or something on one of his hind legs, and it was just like infected, and it was horrible, and he almost died recovering from that because we took him to the vet, and the vet was horrible and prescribed this medicine that was meant for horses, and the cat nearly died from intoxication. And then he had urinary problems later, like every cat does. And then this one time, he hooked one of his claws somewhere he shouldn't, and then we just hear this blood-curdling scream of a cat losing one of his claws. It's... Poor guy is very unlucky. We're just like... What the fuck was that? Few minutes later, here comes old Fluff, nothing happened. Don't mind the bleeding that I just left on the floor, I'm fine. It's all about the love, it shows how much you care. Yeah, I'm here to try and forget a little bit of that. He's doing better, like I've been talking to chat over the week about that. And that's why I'm providing updates. He's doing better. And the next 2 weeks are gonna be tiring, but he should be improving. Okay, so this is the first one. This is fine. This is fully explored. U4HC. This is fully explored. U4HC. This is fully explored. U4HC. Alright, now we go to 3 stars, U4HC. Fine, U4HC. Fine, U4HC. Fine. Okay, A 4-star should still be fully explored everywhere. Nothing to see here. Protected from invader. Yeah, that's why they're split on the floor. He did get rid of a rat once, a long time ago. Not that we had him for that. And honestly, the only reason he has ever been an outside cat was because we picked him up when he was 1 year old and he was an outside cat. You shouldn't... Golden hint for anyone who might someday be a cat owner. Cats do not live long if they have access to the outside. Old Fluff was an outside cat before, and he needed that for his mental well-being, I suppose. It was very difficult. We managed to keep lowering it, and after the last 2 weeks, we're never letting him outside again. Golden Hit, don't let your cats go outside ever. Our newer cat, younger cat, who is like 2 years old, he has never left the house, he never will. That's for his own good. You've never heard of this game. Dungeon Master, the one who plays Technic 992 does when jumping into the sequel, which you think was 1994 in a game map. Dungeon Master 4 characters. Yeah, Dark Art of Uukrul was originally made for the Apple II in 1989. This is a DOS port that we're playing. And it does have an auto mapper, which is impressive. It's a fascinating game. Like, I don't think you have seen combat since you got here. We're just handling the map. The combat in this game is also very unique. And he has item icons. Look at this. It has a shop that you can flip pages and you have all the names and prices and icons of the items. It's so so civilized. And you have subclasses. This is because the classes in the game are fixed. Your party is specifically 1 fighter, 1 paladin, 1 priest, 1 magician. But you answer questions Ultima style when creating the party. And that defines the subclass. This is a warrior, this is a guardian, this is a bishop, and this is a conjurer. And the spell system is all kinds of crazy. Which in this case is the 5 rings the magician have. Knowledge is crystal, the others are platinum. If he levels up, we might be able to get newer rings. And Mystic Theurgy, who is a priest, has 2 crystal rings and 2 platinum ones. But his spells are different. He has to pray to gods, and sometimes they get angry and they smite him back instead of granting the spell. It's quite fascinating. Okay, now 5 stars and 6 stars, they are going to take me to places I can't reach. U4HC. Got the rings, yo. Yeah. See, this is a new place. Lentis. And Palace. And now we go. A Die Face Mark II is carved here. That's different. 3, 1, 2, 4. Do I need to map this? I think I need to map this. I'm advancing in spite of all the bullshit. Yes. I think I need to map this. Like the numbers. It might be relevant. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Down 1, 4. 1, Okay, so this is 2. This is 2. This is 3. Hang on, I have to. I have to add extra lines to my map so I can keep this lined with the tiles. Okay, this was 3. Okay, hang on, this is 3. You still don't think this is bad as the crosswords puzzle? The crosswords puzzle is fascinating. You're wondering how long I've been on this? Just noticed the timer, not too bad. Spent 89 on Dragon Quest 9. I mean, I played Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 on stream. Those games took me over 80 hours each. So no, this is not too bad. 3. Six. Two. And it looks like wherever you are, like if I press up, it's going to walk 2. Because we were standing on it too. Which is, you know, fine. I don't know. Okay, this is a 4. This is a 1. This is a 1. This is a 1. This is a 5. Which throws me all the way over. This is a 1. Okay, I want to map all of them. This is a 3. This is a 3. It might be that the puzzle is just this. It's so you can get to the door. This is a 2, this is a 3. This is a 2, which makes me land on a 3, which makes me land on a 3. Interesting. Good playlist always helps. It does. This is a very good playlist. I have another folder where I'm trying to set up new songs for this, but I haven't... If I had another 2 hours in my day to do that, I would probably have slept during those 2 hours instead. I'm sure you guys understand. Interesting. One, two, three, 4. Right, the challenge is getting to that door giving these restraints. I get it. Anywhere I haven't been to that I can get. Interesting, I can't seem to... Nah, Zelfair, it's fine. It's fine. Every day is like, man, I'm really fucking tired. I really would like to sleep. But once I'm streaming, like, if I get too tired again, I'll stop the stream, but right now this is helping my head. This is an interesting puzzle. Basically, each one of these tiles, they look explored because we walked over them, but we haven't landed on all of them. Each tile has a number, and it says, it gives you how many tiles you move forward if you try to go forward. There's some here that I can't, for the life of me, make. Okay, it's stained. Each tile has a number where if you press forward, that's how many paces you go forward. That door on the east, I still don't know how to get there. That entire line that leads to that door, we haven't landed. Like this line, we haven't landed on this line ever. If we had, I could just turn east and go. So we are here. If I go, if this is a 3, so we either land here, 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 or here. We have landed on all of these. This is a 3, I could land here. This is a 3, sends me here. 3 sends me back here. This is a 2, sends me here. 2. I haven't been on that one, okay. So go west. 2, 2. 2. Oh, interesting. I haven't been here. Oh. From here I can go north. And it gives me a 3. If I go north, west, or east, I land on a place I have been to already. However, if I go south, back south, I land on a 3. And then if I go west, I land on a... It's gonna be a 2. It has to be a 2. It is. And with this, we can land here. One, two, three. That's gonna be one step from the door. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna land here, which is another 3. This is a 2. So there is one slot on the entire map, this slot, which we can't land at all. There are no 1s around it, there are no 2s. There are no 3. We can't, this slot. This one right here, it's unlandable. Don't know, there wasn't anyone good streaming at 4 AM today. You're down for pushing yourself. Well, the thing is, there still isn't anyone good streaming. There is me, but not anyone good. I'm sorry. A readout is built into a copper cabinet, all quadrants secure. Oh, this is just a readout. Well, the readout is interesting. I'm writing down that copy readout is next to 5 stars, and I'm gonna put a label here. W. A plate made of dark copper bears the legend Beacon Arming Mechanism. There's a readout and a small keyboard for inputting arming sequences. Arming Mechanism North. Incorrect sequence. All quadrants disarmed. Excuse me, your boobs are covering 1/3 of this Mega Man game. Boom! Sorry, I missed that. Always be great in your heart than the VTubers with giant bouncy chests. I'm not judging or complaining, like, people can enjoy whatever the fuck they want to enjoy. But, and like, I'm not gonna be one of those, well, back in my day, but I used to go into the retro category and there would be like 2-3 pages of people that were like, oh, this weird looking, possibly Australian dude is playing some jank shit. Oh, this other weird ass balding guy looks like a fun time to me. Nowadays it's like half boobs. I'm sure there's demand for it. But I don't know. It's I'm too old for this shit. Is what I'm saying. Okay. U4HC. It's a lot these days. It is. All right. So 5 is just that. What about 6? U4HC. Rather enjoy the game in chat. I mean, if I wanted... I'm not against tits. I'm for tits. I just really think there are way better places to find that than Twitch. It's... I get it. It's not like I want tits. I guess I'll go to Twitch. Yeah, I know it's more like I'm on Twitch, oh tits. But seriously, like if you are watching me right now, maybe you're watching this as a VOD on YouTube. If you want tits, I don't know, man, go to I don't even know what shows up there now, but I don't know, go to Google and type in tits. I doubt Twitch is gonna be on the first 5 pages of results. There are way better places to find tits. You can go to Google and maybe even type like big tits or big cartoon tits, and I'm sure you're gonna find way better results than Twitch. If they were real, that would make a difference, but they aren't. Would it? I've seen like thumbnails of streamers that looked real, but still it's just tits. Like, the average person on Earth has about 1 tit. Like, find someone else and you're gonna, on average, have 2 tits amongst yourselves. YouTube and giant animated monsters are hilarious. But you don't know what the appeal is outside of quick laugh. Yeah! Like, I have seen those and I'm like, you know, I feel intrigued enough to maybe click on that. But then Twitch is gonna recommend me more people like that, so I don't. It's absurd, yeah. You enter a very dim, moss-lined passage. The track slopes down to the darkness and the walls drip moisture. Okay, I'm gonna do a Talus, and I'm gonna do a... Lamlazar. Some slimy moss falls as you pass. Alright, Baru, if you're still here, this is what combat looks like. It doesn't look like a dungeon crawler at all, and that's fascinating. Rawcore. Cameras. Half the time it's a guy. It's more than half the time. You do know about voice mods. It's 90%, guys. Nobody kind of feels Darklings and Heroes of the Lens in some CRPG. Yeah, a lot of people have said it looks a lot like old Ultimas. I mean, all Ultimas are old. If all of you VTubers on Twitch and they all have cool avatars. I mean, technically, Sakura is a VTuber? And Sakura is fun, everyone likes Sakura. Musi Fate is a VTuber. I was a VTuber for like a month. Yeah, so fair. Why are you repeating what I just said? I'm joking. It happens. A little bit, yes. Look at that experience, good lord! RIP VTube Copert. He's still on the outro screen alongside Beast Boy. With thanks once again to Tiger Sky Drum for that amazing guy. Do I still have it anywhere around here? No, it was... Hang on. Hang on. I know I'm technically stalling the game, but... Oh, I still have him. It's poor guys behind that. Oh look, yeah, it's it wasn't built for this. Yeah, he's still over there somewhere, still in our hearts. It's fine. It's fine. Take me to Funky Town. That XP wasn't slimy, no. VP sometimes VTuber, not too often. I think Delacore is one. Yeah, I mean, some people can't be on camera. Some people don't have a camera. Some people have privacy concerns. All of that is fine. We're not complaining about the concept of YouTubers here, right? We're complaining about the obviously exploitative ones that are just, hee, look, I have tits, but I'm actually sweet and innocent and shy. And my tits are bigger than my head. Oopsie. Tee. A joke about the ones that use giant bouncy boob avatars. Yeah, those ones. Passage opens into a wide shelf. Ahead there is a faint golden glow. The wind blows gently, carrying sighing and hissing voices. You cannot map this area. I'll try to follow the right wall. I missed some text. You step forward and the ground collapses, set you down a chute. You crash through a ventilation cover and finally hit solid ground in a dark, fatted passage. You cannot map this area. Lentis and Tellus. Tee or TT? You're saying that you follow a few and actually subscribe to 2 Sakura and Musi. Yep. We need a different way to describe those VTubers. There's a flash and a humorless laugh. No, not the good ones. Ufthu does not answer. Boobtubers. Alright, Boobtubers is fine. You're also not a teenage boy. Could have fooled me. Diabolic Phantom. Alright, no one has a problem with VTubers. Our problem is with BoobTubers. Just why? Oh, you use a slider to increase and decrease the boob size, and the viewer count moves along with it. You saw a BoobTuber the other day, and those giant bouncy boobs literally cover a third of the game. You thought it was so funny. Right, but you know, after 2 minutes you kind of want to see the game. Or participate in the banter, and maybe have the banter be about the game and not boobs. He stretches the passage of time. I'm trying to catch up to the demon, it keeps trying to run away. Is it literally just fleeing? No, it's coming back. I don't get it. And then it heals itself to nearly full. You know what, at this point it's probably better for me to pull an elemental. I should have done that before, I didn't expect this fight to last so long. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Once you understand what's even remotely attractive about comedically giant boobs. I would probably be able to answer that when I was a teenager. I can't anymore. Apologies. I mean, I had a friend during college. We were about 20 years old, and he was like, man, I'm glad I didn't have access to the internet when I was a teenager. I would... I would never have left my room or something to that effect. I changed your mind about... Oh, this a half-naked barbarian VTuber with giant backs pops up. And whenever he talks, he does that flexing thing that is like single pack flexing. No. Staff. Oh, I think we have one of those and it's gonna be very expensive to sell it. Yeah, it's a Staff of Power. It doesn't break because you don't attack. Well, sometimes we attack with him. Pepperoni Nips guy from Pool of Radius' VTuber avatar, someone should do that. Pepperoni nipples. Oh, there is a secret door there, okay. Light spell begins to fade, it's fine. Alright, open the door, look for a device. Interpret term, yeah. There are some contemporary terms that just make me go, ah. It's one of those. But that's what my friend meant by being grateful that he didn't have internet access as a teenager. Lum Lazar, Lentis, Talis. It does make sense though. Oh! What? Okay, this is an exclamation mark that's going to eventually lead to an exclamation mark that doesn't work. Or we can skip some of that and just leave through here. Okay. Might have a level up or two. We do! Sunfall, level 15! Congratulations, Sunfall. Let me see if you have new rings. First, let me cast a Realm. Then let's rest to recuperate. Yeah, boy. I'm starting to think that we might need to manually map that. No, we don't need to manually map it. But that hole that we fell down. I know I can just climb it. I have to go down on it because we didn't go through that door, went through the secret passage that led back here. That's worrying. Ulrich. So if I check your items, there's a short iron sword and a grenade that I'm gonna sell. The scroll of Kunlazar we're selling. The Club of Holy Power is a backup power weapon of the Lord, which we're giving to Missy Theurge. And we have a backup staff of power. I'm gonna keep it for now. Whatever. Whatevs, man. We got crystal for fire. We have crystal for protection. And we're only missing crystal for frost and healing. Okay. We have 3 crystals, 2 platinums. Crystal fire. Yeah, you can cast the Sichikun, which we have read about on the book of Siki, whatever it's, whatever. 14, we have read 13, right? Far below the palace is the machine that controls the beacon. The beacon draws energy from a rare and refined stone. With its blue cooling waters, it can burn undiminished for millennia to serve Arioste. No. Consult 6, 5, 4, 3, 4. Three, 2, 1. I was just rereading through those in case any of them mentioned Aerith? What's the guy's name? The guy that cried that we don't have the answer to it. What powerful weapon of the Lord did I find? The same one you already broke 2 of. We gotta back up because we're gonna break yours again. I just know it. Short iron sword, yes. Garnet, yes. Scroll of Kunlazar, yes. Food rations, that's all you can carry. I'm glad you keep getting more. Yeah, you need a collection. You break the holy weapons, you do. And oh fuck, level 15 is maximum. But Missy Theurge and Sunfall do not have crystal rings. Been indexing the book all day tomorrow. Ask an AI to do that for you and go have a drink instead. Examine party. Yeah, we were missing 2 crystal rings here and 2 crystal rings here. The rings aren't tied to your levels. Okay. I was pretty sure they were. They're tied to usage. I'm surprised Fishoff has leveled at all because we don't use his... Okay, it's anyone that you use. Apparently. Yeah, his lopping deck just sound like a nightmare. Yeah. Every time I cast a spell, the XP goes up and every other XP goes up a fraction. Okay. Alright, I'll go level those up later. But apparently max level is 15. But we're still getting experience. Maybe because if you get level drained, you can't drop your level. You said that about the rings. I can't read everything in chat. Remember textbooks had clearly some kind of software because index refers to its own entries. That's just efficient. Alright, now I want to understand this. Here. U4GC. No, not the Medal of Escape. A U4HC. I'm glad I didn't use it. Wait. Oh, okay. Which means we're very close to the end, like the levels are... The experience will soon become completely irrelevant. Which means we'll not get stronger. Because we're pretty much done with item upgrade. Why did you... Okay. What a moron. Scared of you, maybe. $208 points, Sakura. Good work. Look at that experience. Good lord. Lentis and Talis and Lumlazar. That helical can hit max level, probably. So this is where we can't map. This is where we fell down. Good. Because I want to explore this. Broken bone. Oh, there was nothing here. Okay. But I can't go back. This was forcing, I think? Right, from here... I don't particularly care about that, it's fine. And And now Helical is level 15. And Sakura is very far behind. Everyone else is out to party and Sakura is behind at the office scanning documents. Yeah. C'est la vie. Right, let me rest up. I'm gonna put down a save and a backup. And just because I'm still tired because of everything, I'm gonna stop the timer here. 54 hours. We made a lot of progress today. I filled another 2 pages of notes. We managed to turn on all of the stars, so we can use all of the die faces, and we have the 6th die face to work with. I got all the quadrant keys as well. And I need to get... I need to get Aerith's Cry. I don't think I've seen that anywhere. This game is insane to be trying to beat it. Yeah, we'll see. At some I haven't used the guide yet because I haven't got fully stuck, like fully I have no idea where to go, what to do. There's a good chance that will still happen, and then I might go for a guide or ask for a hint. But I'm still figuring it out, and the fact that I am means the game is not impossible, because if I can't do it, anyone can. But I have stopped the timer, and we'll see, with some luck, we should come back to this game tomorrow.